Hi, I'm Mike Simpson from Ginetta, and today I'm going to tell you how you can be a racing driver. It's something we grow up dreaming about, some of us, or we find it later in life, but how do you do it? We have a facility called SimTrack where you simulate driving a racing car. All the parameters of the brakes, the steering is accurate to real life, and we put you in that model with expert tuition, and we teach you the core fundamentals of how to drive a racing car, which is very different to driving a road car. We all drive day to day. But you've got to sort of start again and relearn that process. Naturally, from a simulator, you need to get in the real thing. So you need to find a car, a circuit, preferably a coach who can teach you the basics of driving a car. And it is somewhat different. There's a lot of vehicle dynamics, a lot of movement to understand racing line and other cars on the circuit. Trying to lap a circuit to the best of your ability, following somebody, is a challenge. So your next step is to get on track. From there, when you're feeling comfortable and you've done a few days on circuit, your next step is to apply for your racing licence. And this is done through Motorsport UK, and you do what's called the ARDS licence. That can be booked to any circuit nationwide. They have set days for ARDS courses. And what you do, you'll do a theory test, which tests you on all the parameters such as flags and how to conduct yourself in a race car and some of the safety aspects of a race car. It's about half an hour long. You sit there in a classroom and it's multiple choice questions and you work your way through that. Before you do that actual test, you are given some documents to research, so you are prepared for that. From there, you do the practical assessment, which is in car. And the first few sessions, you will be taught a bit more with an instructor. They'll tell you what they're looking for to pass you, and then you're into the car under examination. And the idea is it's not to show lap time and speed, it's to show that you are safe and you know how to drive correctly on a racing track. You're not using track limits, you're not a danger to yourself and other vehicles. And hopefully once you've completed that and passed the medical with your GP, you can get your first ever racing licence, which is an amazing achievement. So once you've got your racing licence, you have to do 6 events as a novice. You can get up to 2 signatures per meeting. So if you find a championship which offers 2 or 3 races a weekend, you can get multiple signatures across that weekend to speed up that licence process. And after your 6 weekends, you can get a national licence and progress into international racing if you so wish. But how do you go racing? What do you do? Do you buy a car? Do you find a team? But what happens is you need to go to the tracks and see what events you like, what suits you, speak to the team, speak to the drivers and see what time you've got, what budget you've got and what fits for you. Obviously, Ginetta offer the best series in UK motorsport, and I'm here to say that. But everybody is very friendly in the paddock, and you just need to pick what's right for you. Ginetta over the last 20 years has pioneered grassroots motorsport. We are the best people at finding new drivers, whether you're a teenager into the Ginetta Juniors or you're an adult into the Ginetta GTA Championship. And we offer a step-by-step ladder, if you like, to future categories. You can start with us and go all the way to Le Mans if you so wish. So if you're a junior, you've probably come from karting or you've got an interest in Formula One. We have scholarships, we have incentives to help you get into the cars, and then you enter the Ginetta Junior Championship, which is one of the best in the world. We know Lando Norris finished second in our series. Our alumni is so special, and these drivers do often become professional drivers in the future. But on the flip side of that, if you're maybe middle-aged like me and you fancy giving it a go, it's something you've looked at all your life, we offer the Ginetta GT Academy. It's in a wonderful V6 powered car, very equal, and you're racing a like-minded novice driver, and it's set up as a fun learning concept. And from those first preliminary years in racing, you learn your craft, and then you can look at GT racing, sports cars worldwide. The world's your oyster.